Hello, everyone. We are here again, and this is your coach, Geeta Dubey. And today, I'm going to talk about which is very, very important. And so many of my clients have asked me again and again that what are the top three things they could do when they are either new to the business or they feel that they have been in the business for 3 and 5 years but they have not yielded any results. So that's what we're going to be talking today, and I hope that you all get this great tips and you can apply it right away, and then you can also start seeing the changes as you do that, because these are very, very important tips. So today I'll be touching upon the top 3 tips, and with that, let's get started. All right. So this is what I call as tips in the form of secrets, as you can see that, because these are really, really important secrets when you are trying to launch a business, or you have, in fact, be in the business for some time and you are not seeing any results. So these are the most important things you could do when you're trying to focus on to getting some results out of your business. So you must know these, like I really emphasize on these ones, because some people say that, okay, it's okay to forego things you have done in the past, but it's not, because I'll tell you what these secrets are, and then you can see how important they are, and they need to be applied to your business or to your lives right away, so that you can start seeing some results out of it. That's what we are looking forward to. So number one, which I'm going to be talking about in this session, is going to be special connections. And then I'll be talking about what are those special connections and what all you could do to even get, in fact, more, kind of like some kind of deeper connections as you go through, because a lot of people talk about it, but yes, it's one of the most important things. The second one, I'll be talking about strategy. Yes. So strategy is like, it could be an overwhelming word for some people, but I'll tell you in the simplistic form so that you can start applying to your business or to your life and you can start enjoying it. And speaking, yes. So speaking is going to be another big one, because speaking is, I'm going to show you the ways you can do speaking if you're not still comfortable coming online, and if you're still a little bit of image conscious, so I can give you a little bit tips over there. So these are the 3 biggest secrets we'll be talking about today. And let's see. So let's go to the number 1, special connections. So you might have remembered, like when you were probably telling it to somebody that how you really started your business. For me, it turned out to be, it started with family and friends. In fact, one of my friends, she showed so much of faith in me that I could do it. And when I didn't even know that I was going to become a coach in next 6 months or in a year's time. She thought she was the first one, and she paid me money. And I was like looking at her face. I said, "Are you serious?" She said, "I'm very serious." Then another friend of mine reconfirmed it after 2 years, I think, approximately that time. "Oh, yes, you are going to be a coach." And during those years, I was trying to basically explore what coaching is. So these are known as special connections. You must keep them, as you're going in your journey of business, because I feel that these are the people who are the building blocks for you in the beginning, when no one was, putting any faith in you, and they didn't even know that how it's going to turn on. But these are the people who really showed, like, out of the blue kind of a situation, like I would say confidence in you when you didn't even have confidence, right? So you should always reach out to these people, like I would say occasionally, right? I mean, I don't want you to bother them again and again, but occasionally just on the touching basis with them and asking them, how are you doing and how your journey has been and what valuable information they gave you at that time when nobody was believing in you, but still you are here because of them. Some kind of gratitude along with it would be great. So just reach out to any one of them, just call them and just ask them, how's it going, and also tell them your feedback about how things have shaped up for you. Now, same and number one, I would say also reach out to somebody who is not only your friend or a family member or was a client as well. You have to take a short interview from them, because you say you have to ask them certain things. For instance, what has been working for them and till date, by the way. So be in the form of current situation, because you need to know that the people you coached, how are they doing, so far in their journey. It could be 1 year, it could be 5 years, it could be 10 years. So you can still ask them those valid questions. And so that'll also give you a very, very good understanding of what you are doing. Are you on the right path? Because we do need revalidation for once in a while, because we are doing business. We need to know what is working out for our clients or the customer and what is not. So in that way, keeping some current clients and taking interview of some current clients, and also taking interview from some past clients could also work. So it works in hand. You need to make a little bit of interview questionnaire, and where you can ask them certain things, like the what is working out and what is not. Those just 2 3 simple questions. You don't have to go in details, because you will get your answers, like whatever you're applying or whatever you're doing in your business, whether it's going to work ahead or not. The third one is, so if you have some new people. So we talked about some family, friends who were the foundational people in your life when you started your business, some clients, some current clients, and now some people who are absolutely new. So these 3 data points would give you a really better understanding of how your connections are working, correct? So some new people, you can call them like some kind of a cold calling, or somebody you don't know that much, but you can ask them like, can I have a few minutes of your time? And then you can ask them questions. Same interview, short questions like, I'm so and so. Are you interested in coaching, or have you done your coaching in the past, and what has been your experience? All those things. So not primarily making them as your client, but just asking them questions so that you get your data points filled, right? So you are basically trying to get all the 3, 1, 2, and 3 points here, and see which are working, which are not working. So you are basically collecting for your own business for right now, okay? So this one, the second one is also pretty good, huge, which is like I always say, this is something like people say, most important, I would say yes, because it has to be dealt in very specific way and very strategic way. I would say that's why we call it strategies. And so this has 5 phases. Now, one of the most important thing I would like to share it with you all is, when you're doing a business, I know so many people, they go through the ups and downs during, let's say, within a year. But I always tell them, like, please be careful, because sometimes they really become disheartened and they discontinue so many things. They say, oh, this is not working, I would not do it again, or this is working, I would do it. So they really lose the hope. So this is where the very, very important 5 phases of business foundation comes in, and which I call it a strategy plan, which we'll be talking about. So the number one is who we are. So you must know, like, what is your business about, especially in regards to the values, correct? So we must know, like, what are the values of our business, and what is the real mission. So some people have mission, let's say you might have seen it on their websites when they write something like, I need to coach 100,000 women by within 5 years, or I need to coach 1,000 women or 1,000 men uh, within 2 years, something like that. So those are the missions they're trying to accomplish. And that is very important. That should not be undermined, because those are the things which will keep going, because exactly know who you are and what you are uh, providing to the people in the form of service. So remember that. So your mission is very important. Your values, what values you are operating from, is also equally important. So the next one we talk about is, where are we now? So you have your mission statement, you have your values intact. Now you need to know, where are you right now? What is your current status? What are you doing right now? And that should definitely include your SWOT analysis, which is what are your basically strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your opportunities, and what are your threats. So you must know all these very clearly in the form of, who are your competitors. Should have done your market analysis, who is really showing up well, and what are they really doing, so that you can also incorporate into your own business. So if there is any weakness with your business, how you can work upon that, and you can overcome it by using, if you need to learn any skills. So in the business, mostly the clients which I served was having an issue, like they need to learn a new skill. So sometimes you really have to, because you cannot always outsource all the skills, because you need to know some of them should be, should be learned by you and also performed by you. So if you need to learn something in that regards, please go ahead and do so. And if it doesn't take too much of time and money, absolutely go ahead and do it. So, and opportunities, what are your opportunities? You must know if they come by. Do you have sufficient funds to invest in them, or do you need extra help? What are the resources? So all those things is very, very important. So you have to do this analysis, and I would think quarterly basis is excellent, because then you know where you are at, and then you can always improve upon, right? The next one is also very important. Where do we want to get? Now, of course, people would say, now I have everything, I know who I am now, I know what my SWOT analysis was and how it worked. Now, where do we want to get? So you must know your goals and your objectives very clearly here. So you should have a very clear goal. Like, for instance, it's going to be different from your mission statement. Your mission statement is comes from when you're trying to contribute into the community, but your goal is like, yes, I have to do this for me. Like, let's say I want to make X amount of money every month, or X amount of money yearly. So it depends. What is your actual goal when you're doing a business, correct? And it should be very clear, and your objective, correct? The next one is, how will we know we have arrived? Now, this is like, have you achieved your goals? Now, you have already made up your goals, but you would only know your goals while your performance or the targets you had set for you. That, are you meeting your numbers? Are you, for instance, some people wanted, I want 5 new clients every month. So are they achieving that or not? And are they falling back on it? And what are the areas they need to work on? So all those things you need to keep checking along with that. So this, keep going. This is a cycle we talk about, right? And the last one, but then not least, how are we getting there? So this one is also very important, where you have to take the actionable steps. Like, you cannot just let it go. All right, so I've started my business. Let's say in the morning, I'll reach out to 2 new people. I'll reach out to somebody, those kind of situations where you need to take some actionable steps. Or I need to learn the skill by this month end, or I need to refocus my goals into something. So you can always keep working on yourself. But I would say just do it for 12 months, and then you would definitely get clear, proven system for your business, what is working and what is not working. And please don't get disheartened, or don't lose hope in between if something drastically goes wrong, because you can still build upon it and start moving from there. And you can always change. So you can keep evolving with your business. Don't get stuck at one place. Okay. So people say, oh, no, this is what I've been doing. This is what other people are doing. Don't get into that kind of a vicious cycle. How is it working for other people? Probably they have something else going on for them, but it's not your kind of situation. So please keep that in mind. Be mindful when you are doing business, and I think, don't go too hard on yourself. Try to work upon things where you can always pull yourself back up, get into the momentum. Scientifically, when I talk about in one of my series of momentums, how to keep your momentum going on, and just go for it. Next one. This is also very interesting one. So many of my clients, they weren't sure how they should present themselves in social media engagements. So though it does plays a role in this day and age, but I would always suggest, even if you're not comfortable or if you are image conscious, you don't have to go too much into it, and don't just go out and joining all the social media platforms, all the speaking opportunities all the time, posting too much into it. In the beginning, you could do it, but you can still, I would say, you don't have to go like 5 days a week or something situation. I've seen some of my clients have done it so overly, and then they find it exhausted. They feel burned out, like, I'm doing it so much and I don't know, I'm not getting any clients, any conversions pretty well. So what should I do now? So this is what I'm saying. So do what is comfortable for you, because yes, if you're in a business, you have to have a branding done for you, right? So please make sure that you have to choose one of them. Just choose any platforms and just go out and speak to the people directly. Try to help them out. Try to reach out in a way they want to listen to you and they want to implement what tips or suggestions you're saying. So just do it what is comfortable to you, because the more authentic you are, the more genuine you look on the, I would say, any kind of platform, they will start relating to you. They will start connecting with you. So I think the best way to do it, even if you don't want to show your image, that's all good. Nobody's going to hold you against it, right? So don't have to feel bad about it. But yes, definitely do that, and just try it out. And you don't have to feel too bad about it. I'm not on the social media. Even that works well also. Okay. So just try for at least for a year, I would say 12 months, what is working out, but don't also go out spending too much money and giving into social media managers, because they are charging so much. And if you're a beginner and you don't know much about the business, you would end up spending unnecessarily where you're not supposed to. Okay. So start yourself. It's very simple. There's so many resources nowadays which help you out to brand yourself the way you want it. All right. With this, I think I shall end this small branding tips / secrets of business, and I shall see you next time. I hope these were helpful to you and you enjoyed them. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll be seeing much more of these valuable I would say videos in the future. And you all do have a great day. Thank you.